was whipping my Chevy, I had 3 pills in my pocket. My partner told me don't pop them, but I was losing my noggin. I call my trunk nosy neighbor. The way it be knocking, it be my meditation. I was whipping my Chevy, I had 3 pills in my pocket. My partner told me don't pop them, but I was losing my noggin. I call my trunk nosy neighbor. The way it be knocking, it be my meditation. When the world just will not quit talking, I'm not drinking and driving, I'm just sipping and cruising. If my mama could see me, she'd tell me quit being stupid. Cause see this buzz that I'm getting, it's just wisdom I'm losing. But I need a distraction, cause all my actions been useless. Man, I've been trying hard, people telling me I'll be okay, but that's just dialogue. If you feel the same as me, let me see you light it, dog. Let them burn, let them burn. If they wanna switch sides, let them turn, let them turn. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. Nah, we don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. Too many people using each other, such a waste of beautiful human beings that could be lovers. Instead we're fighters, trained to expect the worst from people. It's hard to fight for good, so we learn to work with evil. It hurts my cerebral to think about those habits. Never in between, it's either happiness or havoc. Too much of anything is bad for me though. Can only smile so long till the apathy shows. At least we ain't phony. What's worse, being with a snake or being lonely? Honesty takes work, lying's easy, homie. Don't say you feel it, it should be easy to show me. And if not, then fuck 'em. We don't need 'em, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. Nah, we don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. Some people be changing with the weather. I'm trying to keep myself together. I ain't got the energy to hold them, so I push them aside and keep it rolling. Some people be changing with the weather. I'm trying to keep myself together. Ooh, yeah. I was whipping my Chevy, I had 3 pills in my pocket. Finally rolled down the window and I decided to toss them. Went through trouble to get them, but I'd be just fine without them. Yeah, I'd be just fine without them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. We don't need them, homie. Nah, we don't need them. I'm better off without them. Hey, I wouldn't wanna be them. I just wanna feel something, I don't really care if it hurts. Long as it's real and gotta last long. I just wanna feel the wind, even if I gotta fall to feel it. Long as it's true, I don't really care what you say. Just show up, I don't care if you stay. I just need real right now, I just need real right now. I'm tired of forgiving you, I'm tired of being full of love with nobody to give it to. When I wanna have fun, I get ridiculed. When you wanna have fun, you get rid of rules. Creeping on the low, low, giving up a damn right for a couple so-sos. Say stressed out and it's all my fault. With a 6-digit code on your iPhone. With a phone book all full of code names. So many code names, you don't even know names. If I was you, I'd be stressed as well. Couldn't sleep right, wouldn't be resting well. Cause any second now, you might let the wrong thing slip. Explains why you been so anxious. And I'm the one who gotta build you up. Half empty, I'm the one who fill your cup. It don't take much to make it right with me. Tell me the truth, not just what I believe. As long as I can still feel you, so I don't care where we go. I just wanna feel something, I don't really care if it hurts. Long as it's real and gotta last long. I just wanna feel the wind, even if I gotta fall to feel it. Long as it's true, I don't really care what you say. Just show up, I don't care if you stay. I just need real right now, I just need real right now. I could pretend that I don't care for you, but what's worse, being hurt or scared to love? I'd rather be wrong than too stubborn to know. Wanna be the same me through the sun and the snow, even if that means I crash and burn. Always put logic last and passion first. If my heart's in it, then it just has to work. If we made it this far, then we passed the worst. I'd rather take a whole no than a half yes. Take failed leaps over half steps. No doubts when we thinking on the past tense. Long as it's all real, I don't care what happens. Half of me wants you to go away. Half of me knows this is just a phase. But as long as I can still feel your soul, I don't care where we go. I just wanna feel something, I don't really care if it hurts. Long as it's real and gotta last long. I just wanna feel the wind, even if I gotta fall to feel it. Long as it's true, I don't really care what you say. Just show up, I don't care if you stay. I just need real right now, I just need real right now. This is not a cry for help, really I'm fine as well. This is me trying to find myself, even if I got a minor selves in my mind to remind myself all the times I felt much worse than this. When folks acted so merciless, but looked like friends on the surfaces, disguising with their purposes. This perp I sip, this smoke I blow, these booze I drink, these shrooms I eat, these pills I pop. When I find what I'm searching for, I truly wonder if I will stop. Think I might, probably not. Smile bright as my body rots, with fuzzy vision and spotty thoughts. Hide where nobody watch. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me be, just let me be. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me be, just let me be. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe, breathe. I like the way that I feel, cause lately I just been chasing uphill, trying to get to the top of it in this metropolis. Once had the greatest appeal, now I wanna patiently chill, cool with my girl and pop the occasional pill. Order some wine to the table, but please do not pour it. I wanna break in the seal. Her legs are shaking cause she feel the bass in her heels. The look on her face as she's tasting the meal tells me that I'm gonna get what I want, and she loves how I keep it amazingly real, realer than ever. Floating, I feel like a feather, roll while I listen together. My mama doesn't agree with my choices, but I cannot feel any better. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me be, just let me be. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe. You don't condone drugs, but don't judge. Sometimes I can't help it. Sometimes it's like everyone need me at once, then I just get selfish. Then my living room all start melting. Let out that stress I held in. I could be wrong by singing these songs, but I think this shit is helping. I've been helping, I'm moving too fast, but the speed helped me slow down. Musta ate at least a pound. I can't explain the peace I found. If it gives you peace of mind, mama, I promise I'm safe with this shit. I'm drinking plenty of water before even thinking of taking a hit. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me be, just let me be. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me be, just let me be. Oh, I like the way that I feel right now. Just let me breathe, just let me breathe, breathe.
You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play it, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Sup? So I'm sure you've heard about this website, Temu, which people have been calling the new wish.com because it lets you shop like a billion.
Well, hello there, all you beautiful people. Dre here, and welcome back to another wacky life sim. This one is running with Sledgehammer Simulator. Yep, there's a simulation. Just kidding. This is Water Park Simulator. I just really appreciate the realism of this man running around with his sledgehammer right now. Also, we have to test something. Milan? Oh, I just wait. Oh God. I didn't even get it to do it. All right, well, I think I've answered my question. I think we can essentially turn this game into GTA. So is there cops? Can we actually kill people in this game? I mean, probably not the smartest idea to kill my customers, but I have to find out. Maybe I can loot them. I do need some investment money. All right, looks like we're getting into my park. I'm just bringing some customers in with me. I think I'm supposed to destroy this trash, Lucas. No, Lucas, you're staying. Why are you running? I've never had someone run before. Why are you running? As I'm chasing him with a freaking sledgehammer. Also, welcome to Slip and Die. Sorry for the chaotic intro as per usual. All right, well, as per usual, in typical life sim fashion, why is everything always so dirty? What a mess indeed. I guess we gotta clean that. First of all, this is my pool. Sorry, my water park. Oh, this is sad. This is very, very sad. Okay, destroy building. What building? This is a pool game. Whoa! Where am I? Where am I now? Still not there? Where? All right, not exactly 5 stars. So yeah, we got to clean now. I guess I went out to the street again. What's Kmart? Hold on. Why is that? You know what? I'm sorry. You're freaking me out, man. What are you doing in over here? You just got colored buttons on your screen. All right, well, I guess we can buy... Wait, these are locked? Why is your business locked for me? I also have no idea what this is about, but at least there's vegetables here if I need it, I guess. And there's also a poster, evidently. All right, grab a trash.
Very negative. Okay. Well, guys and gals, we're still, I do need to go. We're still cooking on some stuff. Knight is cooking on some things. We have 2 computers that are going right now that are waiting for scammers to connect in so we can get them, but I do have to go. This has been a wonderful stream. We've got a video coming out tomorrow. Much love to everybody. Sorry, I won't be able to call out everybody. Kareem, thank you for the 20 gifted.
Confirms for me that this is not a genuine copy of the same frickin' version? I mean, maybe the license agreement just wasn't updated. That's certainly
Chances are, if you're watching this video, you probably love fast food. I mean, who doesn't? It's fast, it's convenient, it's cheap, it's great, just not great for you, but it's ubiquitous, it's everywhere. Or so I thought, because apparently there's a town called Fairhaven in New Jersey that has local ordinances in place that doesn't allow through the zoning laws any fast food restaurants to prop up. The reason being is because they want to support small businesses and they don't want any of the congestion, traffic, or noise that comes with having drive-thrus in a lot of fast food restaurants in the area. And while that may sound pretty understandable, the lore is crazy. Because in 1973, the ordinance was first put in place, and that existed for about 30 30 years until the early 2000s during a recodification of the law. Somebody accidentally removed the ban, which meant that any point after that, technically by the bylaws, a fast food restaurant could come in and put an application to prop up in the town. But of course, this was such a minor change in the law, so nobody knew about it at this point, and everybody just assumed that Fairhaven still banned fast food. Until a Dunkin' application came in 2019 to appear in one of their shopping centers, at which point a lot of flags were raised because everyone's freaking out saying, I thought fast food was banned in our area. How is this possible? How is this application even legal? And it turns out at some point in the early 2000s, there was an actor, maybe they're on the same team as Dunkin', and they want to just make sure Dunkin' could proliferate in their area, took out the fast food ordinance, technically allowing Dunkin' to apply and actually get confirmed. So now there is actually a Dunkin' in this town that originally banned fast food, and there's nothing they can do about it. And then in 2022, they quickly closed this loophole, and now once again, it's back to the same state of things where fast food is banned, including anything with a drive-through and drive-ins. So my goal, of course, is to visit that illegal Dunkin' and figure out what's going on. I'll also talk to some people as well to get their thoughts on the entire ban, and in general, just want to go around town and see what the landscape looks like in a town that banned fast food. I want to see how seriously Fairhaven takes their fast food ban ordinance. So what I did is I ordered McDonald's on DoorDash from a nearby McDonald's from like a town 2 towns over, and then I'm having the delivery driver deliver the food to me in front of the police station right here. So you'll see there's like 10 different cop cars behind me. We have the community center, the police station, and I'm just going to see if they put me in cuffs for the very serious crime of eating McDonald's in front of them. I also ordered Taco Bell as well, just so we have a little 2-for-1. So I'm gonna have 2 pretty well-known fast food bags just plopped down. I'll take a couple bites of each of them and I'll see if anything happens to me. This is the true test. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Sam, thank you so much. I appreciate you rerouting.
No worries.
Thank you, sir.
Easier to police station.
Yeah, right? Thank you very much. Have a good day. Okay, so we're walking up now. I got the bag. I don't see any seating here, so we're gonna maybe go around the back and maybe we could find something. Ooh, okay. Wow, it's like we planted these right here, just literal picnic tables. You can't really see through those windows, but I'm guessing in there's probably some people who work in the building. There's a drawstring bag, so there is some activity. There's also surveillance cameras over there. But this is like a great spot to open up our McDonald's and see if I'm ultimately in cuffs if I pull out this cheeseburger. McDonald's bag has been acquired. I don't know at what point they'll come out and arrest me. Maybe it's once I actually take it out of here. So this is actually the true moment of truth. Everything seems to be fine right now. I think you gotta sneak around. This is how like rebellion happens. Quietly lay out my McDonald's meal. Oh, I got a cheeseburger, they're disgusting here. Now my goal is to eat this entire meal without anybody saying something. If I could do that, then I skirt by that local ordinance and the town that banned fast food is going to be flipped on its head, and it's going to be the town that allowed fast food, the town that encouraged fast food. No joke, I just heard something in there. What are the odds, dude? They have to be playing some joke. You heard that, right? I took 1 bite of this burger and then I swear there was like a sound there. Okay, I'm gonna continue on, but that was really strange. Maybe just a pure coincidence. They're missing out. Not on the burger, but on the fries. Honestly, the fries are actually kind of soggy too. So I think the nearby town, since there's not a lot of like synergy between the different McDonald's sourcing their local ingredients and whatnot, the isolated McDonald's end up not being that great because this fry is not hitting the way that I thought it would. Or maybe something in the air of Fairhaven that like you automatically think all fast food is putrid the moment that it gets in front of you. So I'm not actually craving it at all. Like I don't want to eat this that much. I'll have 1 more bite. People all of a sudden emerge. Quiet day otherwise, but then people all of a sudden emerge. Okay, I think the Taco Bell has just arrived as well.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for bringing it. Thank you so much. Where's the Taco Bell? What town is Taco Bell in?
I don't speak muito English.
Oh, okay, great. Okay, thank you. When I was talking to that guy, he was English at first, and then all of a sudden he turned Portuguese the moment I asked him where he got this Taco Bell from. Almost as if he code switched. He's like, I can't tell where this is from. Like, let me just act like I don't know English. Very strange what's happening here. People are actually deliberately lying about the fast food situation here. So we're gonna save this for something special, but for now I'm going to give the burger and fries to somebody so I could be dealing fast food in this town. They're gonna see this video. I'm gonna get like retroactively like put in cuffs. They're gonna see it and then just like come to my house and arrest me, I think. I won't give them the drink because I took a sip of it. All right, so unfortunately, as we were getting the Taco Bell, it looks like those guys now disappeared, which means that we are unable to deal this fast food to them, but I'm gonna find somebody else that we could ultimately deal it to. And then hopefully we could even find a police officer to hand some food to. We'll see if he'll take so many fast food bribes. We finally arrived at the Dunkin', and like I mentioned, this Dunkin' is technically illegal/banned in Fairhaven, although it was temporarily okayed its application in spite of the ordinances that are in place. Now, because of the beef that Fairhaven has with its fast food restaurants, this Dunkin' is actually really poorly rated compared to every other small shop and restaurant in town, holding a 3.3 out of 5-star review on Google. And the main reviews are, "They are so rude, they didn't even complete my order. I walked in the store and the woman tried to get 80 cents out of me. Absolutely ridiculous. This place is a ghost town. Worst experience at a Dunkin' ever." So nobody likes this Dunkin'. I wonder if it's like a larger conspiracy to try to get this Dunkin' out of the town because it is a fast food restaurant. But let's go inside and see, give it a fair shot. I think it's gonna be good. It looks like a pretty pleasant place in Fairhaven, New Jersey, so how bad can this Dunkin' be? All right, so we're about to go inside the illegal Dunkin' right here, but then all around this plaza are just a lot of normal small businesses and restaurants that are notably bringing a lot of traffic. But let's go inside of this Dunkin'. I'm not even sure where we go. I think the door is here maybe. All right, let's see what it looks like. Dunkin' kiosks. All right, let's see if this Dunkin' is as bad as people are saying. It feels weird being in a banned place though. Like they don't want this place to exist, so I gotta be careful with what I do here. All right, so I'm going to get my standard drink, but then I'm also gonna test them. I wanna get a drink that, you know, only a good Dunkin' should be able to make well. So maybe I'll get Sabrina's Mixed Berry Daydream Refresher. I hate how Dunkin' always upsells. It does say here, Fairhaven runs on Dunkin', so I don't know if that's Dunkin' saying that or Fairhaven's like, fine, just say it, because they say that at all their locations. Insert town runs on Dunkin'. That's interesting to note. Something I've never seen before at a Dunkin' though is that there's absolutely no donuts here. Someone must have been hungry this morning, or maybe the town came in, they're like, give us all your inventory. So it's actually very crowded in here. There's a good amount of people, so we just got our drinks right here. I'm gonna try this one first because I wanna see if the Dunkin' has any sort of different standard being here in Fairhaven versus just a normal Dunkin'. I don't know why I got this as if I'm like the expert on the Sabrina Carpenter drink, the berry refresher. No, it tastes the same. It's kind of hard to mess up. No, it's all good. Now, notably, they are hiring here, so I don't know exactly what's going on. Maybe people are like shamed for working here because it's known to be a banned place. If you are looking for a job, njdonuts@yahoo.com, you can apply to this Fairhaven Dunkin'. But if you get ostracized from society, it's not my fault. All right, I mean, I really enjoyed my time at this Dunkin'. I think this place was certainly review bombed, which only deepens the lore of what we're gonna be looking into today, because this place was not dirty. This place had really friendly customer service. The drinks were great, and there was a lot of people in here. So overall, this is a really solid Dunkin'. I would give it like a 5 out of 5 stars. The fact that there's so many 1-star reviews is definitely a little bit suspicious. So I think the town is trying to conspire against this Dunkin'. But let's dig a little bit further. We have a lot more to do in this town because I want to get to the bottom of this. So I want to go inside of the public library to find the actual ordinances that were written in 2022 because I want to see what exactly it says. I mean, we do have the online excerpt, but I just want to see if it's actually documented here. So we just pulled up to their town hall area. There's the sign right there, Borough Hall Library. Okay, let's see. These are the official offices and library. Doesn't look open. No. Oh, wait. Closed on Saturday and Sunday, but the door is open. So maybe I'll still see if I can go inside here. All right, guys, so unfortunately the library was closed, but I did find online the Borough of Fairhaven Ordinance number 2022XX, and I believe this is the exact one. Yes, to amend the definition and provisions associated with restaurant uses and to clearly prohibit certain types of restaurants within the Borough of Fairhaven. And yes, these are now officially not permitted to have land use and have development regulations. So drive-in restaurants, which are businesses essentially designed so that food is both served to and consumed while they are parked in vehicles on the premises, okay? Drive-through windows, which is a window or portal through which patrons may pick up fast food or beverage orders from an establishment without exiting their vehicle. And then here we have fast food restaurant, which is basically designed to quickly prepare, package, and dispense to customers for quick or ready consumption, a limited uniform or standardized variety of food and beverage products. And then they go as far as saying such establishments or businesses may or may not have tables, which means they don't have to necessarily just be your traditional McDonald's. They could be like an ice cream truck, who knows? And the food and beverage products may be sold for consumption inside the building and or on or off the premises. This town really has me thinking that I should be cleaning up my eating habits. Imagine how healthy the people living here are. Like, let me show you what's in my fridge. This is a rare behind the scenes look, one time only. All right, the moment of truth. Voila. All right, so let me give you a little bit of a tour. So here we have Olipop, of course, a better for you soda alternative that focuses on prebiotic fiber to aid your gut health. This thing, I drink probably like 1 or 2 a day of these. This one's my favorite right here, classic root beer. My fiance's favorite is the vintage cola. This thing has 2 grams of sugar, so I don't feel bad drinking it. I actually feel great drinking it because it's a prebiotic, so I know I'm kind of like taking care of my gut health while drinking it. And then this is new here. This is the Olipop Pineapple Paradise by SpongeBob collaboration flavor. This is a limited limited edition flavor. It's a collectible actually with 5 different expressions. This is the expression I got first, which is just SpongeBob kind of smiling with the patch on his eye. And this is for the upcoming SpongeBob movie coming out December 19th. I actually want to see if I got any other expressions. I'm trying to get all 5 of them. I just have the one right there. Let's actually do a live unboxing real quick to see what we get here. You know what? I don't want to spill anything, so let's take it back to the desk for a second. So here we have it. Here's the 4-pack. These are the different expressions you can get. I currently have that one, which honestly I think might be the best, but I do have to get all 5. So let's see what we have here. Limited edition collectible Olipop. What a world. That's so awesome. All right, let's see. The same exact one. You know what? If you happen to get your hands on literally any of the 4 other expressions, let me know. Maybe we could do some sort of trade or barter together because I can't believe that I am... What are the odds of that? That you get a 1 in 5 chance both times? I think it's 20% times 20%, so like 4% chance. Nonetheless though, Olipop is available in Target, Whole Foods, Walmart, and 65,000 other retailers, including other major ones. And also you can get $2 off any 4-pack of Olipop, including the new Pineapple Paradise flavor. Just click on the link or scan the QR code right here. Enter your phone number and you get a $2 off coupon redeemable at major retailers. Again, I love Olipop. It's my favorite soda. It's a top 3 drink of mine overall outside of like water. So this thing is great. And Pineapple Paradise, SpongeBob, December 19th. Make sure to check it out. And if you do actually get any of the expressions, let me know because I can't believe that I just got the same one twice in a row. With that being said though, let's get back to the video. All right, so what's your name?
Valerie.
And how long have you been working at this Dunkin' for?
Like almost like 6 months.
Oh, 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're here because we heard that this Dunkin' is the only fast food place in Fairhaven because fast food places are banned here.
Oh.
Has that ever come up here before?
Honestly, I don't even know.
So you've never like thought anything of it or
I
anything?
never thought anything about it.
Okay. No, it's good to know, yeah, because we heard that there's like an ordinance or a law in place that doesn't allow fast food restaurants here. We're like, oh, that's interesting, but then there's the Dunkin', so it's good we got to talk to you about it.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Valerie.
Thank you.
We're outside of the largest grocery store in Fairhaven because I want to go inside and see if they actually serve fast food products on the shelves, because that would be a little bit hypocritical if you can't have fast food restaurants, drive-thrus, or drive-ins, but then you're serving all of that food on your shelves. I would guess no, right, for consistency purposes. I don't think there will be anything, but let's find out. So we won't look for any signs of fast food. I'm thinking there might be like a Starbucks drink. As I say that. Okay, so that's one. Let's see how many we find. Let's hit the frozen food section. I feel like we're ripe to find a lot here. Okay, so I'm at the fries right now in the frozen section, and look what I found. The holy trinity of fries. Checkers/Rallies, Arby's, and Nathan's. So interesting that this town bans fast food if it's fresh, but if it's frozen, it's allowed in the grocery stores. And they also have the White Castle burgers, which is honestly abysmal. These things are so bad. Like, at least if you're gonna be breaking your ordinances, you might as well have like a McDonald's burger, which is still bad, but these are like the worst. Okay, here's the holy grail here. Look at all these different Starbucks drinks. This is basically what you would get at Starbucks. I've like never seen this before at a grocery store, but they even have Dunkin' cold foam creamer. So the conspiracy deepens that I think fast food spots are trying to infiltrate through the grocery store. But I don't know about you guys. I've never seen this many fast food products, and we're not even at the food yet. Ding, ding, ding. We have another fast food item. This time the Taco Bell sauce, all of them, mild, hot, and the fire sauce right there. So how many is that right now? There's so many fast food items in this spot. No joke, look what they have. Michael said he's seen this before. I've never seen this in my life. They have Wendy's chili. It doesn't get crazier than that. This isn't just like, oh, they have the Taco Bell hot sauce. Wendy's chili, 2 versions. They have one with no beans as well, with 30% more beef. And it's a sale item, so they're drawing more attention to it as well. That's absurd that they have Wendy's chili here. We're basically finding every single fast food restaurant in some form in this grocery store. And here's another, and here's another. We have Arby's sauce. Arby's sauce? Chick-fil-A sauce is one thing, because it's like globally known to be great. What is Arby's sauce, and why is there 2? They also have a horsey sauce. And once again, this has a deal on it too, drawing more attention to it. I've never, no way. Subway sauce. This does not exist in any grocery store outside of Fairhaven. Sweet onion teriyaki Subway sauce. Now I'm gonna give them the pass on this just because coffee is so ubiquitous, but we have Starbucks, Pete's Coffee, Dunkin', anything you could think of. They have all the Keurigs, they have anything you need with that. Nonetheless, it's still actually a weird amount that you'll see. Like, there's entire shelves dedicated to it. All right, if this doesn't count as fast food, I don't know what does. They sell Lunchly in Fairhaven, but you can't have a Chipotle. I guess it is healthy healthy. 400 milligrams of electrolytes, 9 grams of protein in every one. Get your Fiesta nachos, get your lunch today at your local Acme. So they definitely can't say it's for health reasons if you're serving lunch late. And then just one more we found here in the dessert aisle, Baskin Robbins Rainbow Sherbet. Don't know who's getting that, but it does exist. All right, so this is the amount of fast food products we saw in the Acme. So a ton of them, way more than expected. I really think there is some credence to the theory that the fast food spots are trying to infiltrate this town through their products on the shelves. That was the most I've ever seen in a grocery store. Again, I don't know about you guys, but some of the stuff like the Subway sauces, the Arby's sauces, even the Wendy's beans are absolutely crazy to me. But let's dig a little deeper now. I feel like we're just at the tip of the iceberg, so much more to explore in this really crazy town that has banned fast food. And it's starting to really add up, not in a good way. So things aren't clicking properly, so I want to get to the bottom of this. Okay, so as we're driving to the next spot, I literally see an ice cream truck, which technically has a window and would be classified as a fast food drive-through window. Because this thing right here, as I mentioned, has a window and it is pre-packaged food. I have to get some ice cream here. And one of the other reasons they don't want these fast food restaurants is because of the noise pollution that could happen from all the cars and everything. But the restaurant itself in this case is making noise. This is a clear public nuisance. I can't believe this exists. It also violates it having a drive-through window, the window in which you hand off the food. Plus it's pre-packaged food, which is also one of the indicators of it being a fast food restaurant. So let's get to the bottom of this. Let's go ahead and order some food right now. Maybe I'll get like the, oh no, they're trying to run. No, as I'm talking, we have to find out where they're going.
Park, yeah.
Where are they going?
He's making a left.
They will not escape. They are not escaping. This is a fast food restaurant on wheels. There it is. In broad daylight, violating the ordinances of Fairhaven. They better stop. Next time they stop, they're done for. They're turning. They don't want anything to do with me. Mr. Brain Freeze. He's also offering off injuries and diseases to people. Park. Come on. Okay, I'm getting out of the car. Looks like I'm doing a citizen's arrest. Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Can I please have the SpongeBob? Do you have that?
Yeah.
Cool. This is a window and I'm getting a pre-packaged food. This is fast food.
Like anything else?
That's it, just SpongeBob.
$4.
$4. Fast food. Right here. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. So as I said, this is clearly fast food. I don't care if it's an ice cream truck. Everybody knows that when you see a Mr. Brain Freeze truck driving around, you're gonna get some fast prepackaged food with a lot of noise pollution happening. And that's exactly what just happened right there. Fast, quick, easy, which I like, but don't act like there's an ordinance in place in which you can't serve fast food. And then you have a fast food restaurant on wheels with a drive-through window, which I was able to get this in 30 seconds. This breaks every single part of the ordinance that is in place. I can't believe it. I am also simultaneously happy that I got my SpongeBob ice cream. So I'm going to eat this right now. If one of his eyes is off, I'm throwing this thing. Every time I get this, one of the eyes is off. It has no... He has no eyes. I don't know who creates these. Popsicle is actually behind the creation of these things, and there's no eyes on this thing at all. I don't even know what it tastes like. What is the yellow supposed to be? Not even good. Let's go ahead and deal this fast food now though and see if I end up in cuffs. Because now I have something to point to and say, oh, well, what about Mr. Brain Freeze? You let him exist in this town, but then you won't let me deal some fast food. I'm not even gonna be selling it. I'm just gonna be handing it off. I mean, maybe I'll solicit a little bit of a sale. We'll see what happens, but that was crazy. Let's move on. Everywhere we turn in this town, there's something suspicious going on. So I have my multiple drinks right here that you saw from the previous segments. I was about to consolidate them and throw out one of the cups, and look what happens. I go to throw it out, there is a Dunkin' cup in there, which means that people are literally hiding the evidence in like abandoned church parking lots because they might be so nervous of somebody catching them holding their Dunkin' drinks or any of their fast food drinks, maybe their ice cream that you just saw. So there's a lot of things going on. People are clearly scared of having fast food. They put on this like front as if they're these really fit people who we don't need fast food. Meanwhile, they're literally hoarding a bunch of Dunkin' in their nearby trash cans at their churches. In addition to that, there is a park outside of the church. You'll see here, ice cream shop, which you're probably thinking, oh, it's just a cute place for kids to play and act like they have an ice cream shop. One, illegal. You can't have an ice cream shop because as we said, ice cream shops violate every single part of the ordinance in place. But then even more specifically, there is a takeout window carved right in there for people to come by / drive by and pick up their food. So this is just a little microcosm of what the ordinance is directly trying to fight against. They're teaching it at such a young age. It's like they're teaching the rebellion for like 6-year-old churchgoers by building this and acting like it's supposed to be normal. So this town, there's a lot of contradictions happening. I think the people are silently rebelling, just like built into the infrastructure, the way kids are growing up and stuff. We saw in the grocery store, they're even like introducing all these fast food in like really light branded ways, but nonetheless, they still have them. People are hiding food in the trash. Ice cream trucks are technically allowed because people still love them when they flock around. A lot of stuff is happening here. Let's go ahead and deal this fast food now though. So I wanted to figure out what fast food they are eating because they don't have traditional fast food, but what is like the fastest type of food that you can get, where you can get maybe like a burger, fries, and a shake or something. And they do have a diner called the Fairhaven Diner, which is their highest rated restaurant. So I think most people are going here to eat some quick food. So I think we should go there, eat the food there, check it out, and see if they're basically getting something similar, just like repackaged in a different way. In this case, a diner. So let's head over there right now and let's see how these people live. Just pulled up to the Fairhaven Diner, so we're gonna go inside right now, order some burgers and fries to see what the fast food that the people of Fairhaven are actually eating. This place is the highest rated restaurant in all of town, so it must slap somewhat like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, etc. So maybe they go here if they need some quick food, some late night food, whatever it may be, this diner apparently will have it. And just further to the theory that this is their fast food spot, they actually deliver on DoorDash. So this is a rare spot where you can actually just get it delivered to you, which is basically like fast food. Just sat down at the Fairhaven Diner. Most of the time diners have like really robust menu, but again, I want to just like get something that you could probably get at McDonald's just to see what their version looks like. So I'm just basically going to get a burger and fries. If they have a shake as well, I'll probably get that. All right, so the burger just arrived. This is their fast food burger, which is actually a really nice looking burger. So, I mean, this thing is definitely a 4.7 by the looks of it. Just a nice healthy patty right there with some cheddar cheese on top, LTO, so very thick. I didn't look at the price, but I think it's probably like 3x of what a fast food burger would be. But with that being said, I mean, quality-wise, it's very much like a real burger versus just those through the system frozen burgers that you'll get at like a McDonald's. And then the fries look like, I guess, steak fry-y. Definitely missing out on the McDonald's fries. But do I hate this? No. I mean, if this is your only option for a burger, then I think it's good. If I lived in this town, I would be a little bit disappointed that I can't just like go into my car and drive to a McDonald's to get a burger. But that also explains why the average life expectancy in Fairhaven is actually 2 years higher than the New Jersey average. So it's 81.2 here, and I think New Jersey in general is like 79.6, which means that people are somehow healthier here. And you have to think that the lack of the fast food restaurants has something to do with it. All right, so we're looking to deal some of this fast food right now. I'm pulling over because there's a guy on a bike that I think we can deal it to. All right, so I have the bags ready. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a drive-by because it's really hard to like contact people here. Yo, bro, do you want extra McDonald's or Taco Bell? You sure? Yeah. Okay. All right, so rejected right there. That guy, he's like, no, I can't take that, I can't take that. Like, you know where we are right now? We're in Fairhaven. There's no shot I can accept that. Why would you even ask me that? So that guy, he wasn't too willing to eat the fast food. So we'll try another person. It's looking pretty difficult though to get rid of this fast food. It's like it's a death sentence if you're caught with this. Yo guys, you want this? We got Taco Bell, McDonald's. You want it?
Gratis.
Yeah, take it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
gracias, thank you. All right, my heart is kind of racing. We just officially did the drug deal, which is giving off the fast food to that guy. We gave him the McDonald's and Taco Bell bag. I'm staked out now in a random area here because I don't want the cops to catch on to what I just did, which is obviously super illegal in Fairhaven. But yeah, as you saw, as we were leaving, that guy just happily took the bag. Hopefully the cops don't catch that guy because what he's doing is obviously illegal. With that being said though, I mean, Fairhaven is a really nice spot, but that local ordinance is kind of crazy. And the fact that Dunkin' exists there as well, and in their grocery stores they have stuff. They allow the ice cream truck to be around there. You can still DoorDash stuff and eat it in front of the police and they can't do anything about it seemingly, although who knows. I'll let you know if I get some sort of like cease and desist after putting this video out. With that being said though, really cool spot overall. I mean, it's a really nice town. That's probably why. They just want their people to live longer and be healthy. They want their small businesses to obviously thrive, and they don't want a lot of traffic or pollution. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more content, make sure to click here. Otherwise, subscribe and we're out, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
So there I was, doom scrolling on TikTok when out of nowhere, I noticed an Xbox Series S console being sold for $90, a whole $280 cheaper than a normal Xbox Series S. So of course I bought it, and in this video, we're gonna unbox it, test it out, and see if it's a huge scam like all the other consoles I've gotten from TikTok. Wait, hold on now, hold on. Why does that look so legit? No way, dude. The bag is exactly the same. Wait, why is it chopped in half? Holy crap. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Wait, no way, guys. It even opens up exactly like a Series S and a Series X, which is just insane. We have an SD card here. We have a remote for something. What, huh? What is this for? And then we have our Series S. There's no shot. We'll take a look at that in a second. Also got some controllers in here, which actually looks pretty close to an Xbox controller. You get your A, B, X, Y here, and it feels like, honestly, better than it should. It has the grips here on the handles like some some Xbox Series X controllers have, and the joysticks feel fine. No, those things are horrible. Wait, what? Ew. There's like little ridges on the side that just feel wrong, and the buttons are super shallow, and it's very lightweight. This thing weighs like an ounce. Other than that, just a bunch of random cords. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the Series S itself now, and guys, I'm not ready, you're not ready. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Wow, there's no shot. I'm at a loss for words. What is this thing? You can see here on the front, what I assume is the front, we have what appears to be like a power button or a receiver or something there. It doesn't actually press in though, so maybe it's not a button. And of course on the top we have our grate here that looks exactly like a Series S. And on the side, a couple USB ports. On the back, HDMI, AV, DC, LAN, standard stuff. And of course this side looks exactly like a Series S again. But guys, let's go ahead and compare the size of this thing to a real Series S and see what the difference is. Okay guys, so here it is. The Xbox Series S and the Xbox Series S. And what do I say? This thing is tiny and it's, I don't know, I guess it's kind of cute. But all right guys, let's go ahead and plug this thing in, turn it on, see what it can do, and see if it can play some Xbox games. Let's find out. Okay guys, I'm trying to plug this thing in, but I'm having an issue. Let me just show you closer up because it's kind of funny. Okay guys, so I got a power strip under my desk here, as you can see, and usually I plug in all my console stuff here. And let me show you what happens when I plug this one in. It just, yeah, it's so cheap and so thin, it doesn't even stick in the power port there. I've legitimately never had this issue before. But guys, you know we got a solution. We got some contractor grade tape here. Go ahead and stick it onto our power port, and yeah, it's good to go. So let's go ahead and plug this bad boy in, and hopefully it actually works. Also, by the way, gotta install my SD card here. Let's see if that fits. It does. Now let's go ahead and plug in our power and see if this thing turns on or if there's a power button somewhere. I don't see any lights. I don't see any power. Oh, there it goes. Your name gamer. What kind of boot screen is that? Like, oh, by the way, the light is on now. It's blue. Kind of wish that was green to match the Xbox aesthetic, but it's something. And it's just flashing on screen. Let me just try the handy dandy unplug her back in, and come on man, are we already having issues? This is insane. Oh, let's go. After unplugging it and plugging it back in 3 times with the power and the HDMI, it is finally up, and this is frankly one of the weirdest home screens I've ever seen. What is this even, does this play games? Wait, hold on, can we acknowledge the fact that it says Zoku as in Roku, but come on now. Let's go ahead and try to scroll around though and see what this thing does. So you got our Zoku, YouTube, Netflix, Google Play, Chrome. Also got gaming here, so it should have some games. Let's go ahead and, I guess, start with that and see if that'll load up. Again, we have the Your Name Gamer monkey there with what? A controller covering his eyes. Okay, booted up here, guys. We finally have some games. We got PSP, PlayStation, Nintendo 64. We got MAME, Capcom, Atomic Switch. What? How is there a new console on this thing every time? These things every time that I've never heard of. Atomic Wave. That's a new one. Super Nintendo Arcade, Nintendo Hack. Okay, well that's cool. They actually call them Nintendo Hack games instead of mixing them in. Game Boy Color, Genesis, Neo Geo, PlayStation again. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with, you know what? Let's start with the Atomic Wave. You know what? Let's start with the Atomic Wave here. I guess that's what it's called. And we have the Photon's Jujutsuka GGX15 Cove 7 Sport Rumble F. Like, you guys can't call it the real name. You gotta put an abbreviation here. Whatever. Let's try out Dolphin here. Dolphin, what is that? Dolphin Blue? Let's boot it up and try to figure out what this thing is. Okay, it's an arcade game. We got insert coins here. How do I insert coins? Okay, whatever I did got us some coins here, but that's creepy. I don't want to play this game anymore. Let's go back to mode. What does this mode do here? We got mode here, and it does nothing. Okay, cool. Select, start, anything. Can I do something? All right, there we go. We're back here. Let's go ahead and next up, try out, I don't know, Super Nintendo's a good thing to start with, and I'm actually surprised there's no NES on here. Wait, hold on. I don't know if I've ever seen one of these devices not have NES. I guess there's Nintendo Hack here, but is that only hacked games and not real NES games? And so far, so yeah, it's definitely hacked games. 150 and 1, 1200 and 1, 115 and 1, 110 and 1, 11 and 1 ball games. My favorite. Oh, never mind, more. 54 and 1, 58 and 1, 64 and 1, 68 and 1, 6 and 1, 6 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 1, 1, 7 7 2 1, 1 7 7 7 20 76 78 88 89 8 eyes. Now next I want to get into some N64, PSP, PlayStation, see how those games run, but first I want to go back again and try out the rest of this I want to go back and try out the rest of the console and see what this stuff can do. So first of all, let me hop into our settings here and see what it lets us do here. And it looks like, oh, it's just Android. Okay, it's just an Android device. That makes sense. Let's go back and check out our apps here and see if there's any other apps on here other than what's on the main page. Got Chrome, Music, Play Store, Droid settings. Wait, this is a, what? Hold on. Did they toss like an old Droid phone in here? What? I don't know what that means, but we've got game, YouTube, file browser, app installer, update, movie player, Zoku TV. We've got this guy, X5 store, clap, Netflix. Forget Netflix and chill. This is Netflix and clap. Airscreen, Netflix, Zoku. Okay, all right, let's try out this thing here. What is this guy? It looks like a hobbit. Okay, guys, we booted up, and first of all, I can't do anything. Like, I can't scroll up and down. I can't select anything. Nothing was happening. I can't use this remote either. And also, I should show you the translation because it's very interesting. It says, face fate head on, new reincarnation, adjust the interest rate, and rest, change your eyes, and fight again. Yes, that definitely makes sense. All right, cool. Let's try to adjust our interest rate. Apparently not. It's literally just completely frozen. What is this thing doing, dude? All right, let's unplug it and plug it back in again for the 8th time and try to do something else. Maybe. Please. All right, guys, we're back. I couldn't tell you what happened, but we're back. Let's just gloss over that and go back to the apps and see what else is on this thing. Okay, so we gotta try out Netflix and Clap, right, and see what that loads up. Hopefully it doesn't freeze again, but we'll see what this does. And oh, it needs network connection. Okay. Okay, I click try again, and now it wants me to just type. What am I typing? What? Seriously, what is going on? Now Netflix and Clap won't even open. Dude, you can't make this stuff up. All right, guys, back to the games. Forget that other stuff. Let's go to N64 next and see if this thing can play some N64 games. First of all, let's see what N64 games are on here. Wow, they gave me real names. Wow, Army Men, Asteroids, what? Automobile Lamborghini. That's a real name. Okay. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Banjo Your Mom. Heck yeah, let's boot up Bug's Life. See what that does. Okay, let's boot it up here. We have no sound though. I wonder if I have to control the sound with this thing. Not sure where the sound is, but the game seems to be running fine so far. Yo, I can throw tomatoes at the grasshoppers? Let's go. That's hype. Okay, well, it just broke. I am infinitely moving sideways and I can't adjust directions. I don't know if that's an emulation fault or if that's the fault of the game. I also can't press start, select, stop, anything. I think everything is just frozen. Can I go home? I can go home. Okay. All right. That workaround worked. Now the controller. Is the controller dead? What? The controller has stopped working. So let's go ahead and move on to this controller. We can now play games with this. I guess that's our only option. Let's try out another N64 game here and see if it'll work. Gotta try the classic, of course, Super Mario 64, and see if this will boot up and load. And nope, it just takes me right back to Flick here. What the heck, man? Well, I booted up here, but there's no start button on this remote, so I can't actually start. So back to the controller. Hopefully it'll work this time. And what do you know? It doesn't. It's just, come on, man. This is driving me mad. Wait. Oh, it's working again. Let's go. Hype. Okay, let's go back, play some Mario 64, and see if it... Okay, it was lagging so much that it thought I pressed the first game. Come on. Dude, I can't get away from this jank. Okay, guys, so the game is working, but the analog stick is not a full analog stick, like 360 degrees. It's just like an eight-way directional analog stick. As you can see, I got these really sharp directions, and I can't really control where I'm running very well, which is super jank, especially in this game where it's like, I don't know, the precise movement is pretty critical. And look, I'm just falling in the water because I can't precisely control where I'm going. That could be a setting, and also... It's just broken again. No, dude. Okay, so not only is it an 8-way directional stick, it also got stuck again where it's just like I can't do anything. It's frozen. You can see I'm rotating. It's the exact same situation as I was with Flick in A Bug's Life where I was rotating or going in one direction and I can't stop. And now it's just stuck forever. This is absurd. I can't get more than 5 minutes into a game without it doing some crap like this. This is just stupid. All right, guys, well, back to the main menu. Let's go to the PSP next and see what's on here and see if we can play some games. And we got some, wow, some real names here. That's good to see. Wait, what? Okay, so I was going to try NBA 2K13, but there's a few problems here. First of all, it has the NBA 2K19 cover. And second of all, I was going to try it because, like, what? Back to FIFA Street 2. Dude, come on. You can't... Usually you press start and select to get back to the main menu, but you can't do that on PSP games apparently. So I guess I just gotta unplug this thing and plug it back in because I can't exit out of the game without doing that. So that's great. All right, here we go. Let's see if it's actually NBA 2K19 on the PSP. That would what? Huh? It just showed NBA 2K19 on the screen. What was that? The game itself is clearly 2K13 though, but let's go ahead and see how it plays. Ooh, okay, the sound is really crackly. It's honestly running a little bit better than it was on FIFA Street 2, but to be fair, it is a PSP game. Dude, that's 3 seconds on the key. Get out. Oh my gosh, it's so laggy. I started pressing the shoot button and it took a whole 15 seconds. The laggy button works though. I got a 3. Let's go. All right, that's enough. Let's go back, and I got to use this remote to go back because I can't go back in PSP games without this remote, which is just awesome. What is our other games here? I'm losing my mind. PlayStation? Yeah, there we go. Let's try out some PS1 games. And I think I'll try out Tekken 3. Seems like a decent game to try and see if it's dropping frames, see how it runs. Wow, what do you know, guys? The game is running perfectly fine. I got Yoshi here beating up on a name I can't pronounce, but we're about to hit one more let's go. But yeah, anyways, back to Earth here. The sounds fine. The game's running fine here. I don't know. This thing's fine for 90 bucks or whatever. Let's go ahead and turn it off, take it apart though, and see what the inside looks like because it's something's wrong here. Let's open it up. Okay, screws are off, and also the sticker is cut here. Let's go ahead and see. How do I get this off? There's like no easy way to take the bottom piece off. There we go. All right, pops off there, and wow, we see a circuit board here that looks like a circuit board. I don't see any more screws here, so I should be able to just kind of pry this thing out, I think, hopefully. All right, and there it comes. So, wow, that's interesting. So the top piece is literally just the Xbox Series S top piece with a little piece of metal and a freaking giant thermal pad there. That thing is a thick boy, man. What in the world? And here on the board, you can see 2 chips there, which I'll try to get them at an angle so you can read the model numbers if you want to and look them up, but I'm not gonna go over them here in the video. But you can see those there, and otherwise looks like a pretty standard circuit board there. But yeah, there you have it, guys. This console is pretty interesting physically, but software kind of sucks, so don't buy it. But guys, if you want to check out another video of a weird Xbox Series X I got from AliExpress, check out this video here. I think you'll like it, and I'll see you there.
Well, hello there, all you crop top enthusiasts. Dre here, and welcome to the wacky world of Skate. Man, has it been a long time since I played one of these games. 5 years to be more specific. Something you might not know about me, this is going to be the one game that I can say I'm actually good at. Fun fact, I was actually ranked top 10 in Spot Battle on Skate 2 for quite a few months, so I can actually somewhat play Skate. Finally, I can show you guys a game I'm okay at. Now, unfortunately, if you have been following the newest Skate, if you are a fan of the Skate series, a lot of people haven't been too happy with this one. I feel like they're definitely marketed way more towards kids. It doesn't have the grittiness of the Skate series as before.
I work at Creative Warehouse, and when we heard about the Eufy Make printer,
What is up, guys? TechRax here. This is the iPhone Air, and today I'm going to tell you guys why I think it is the best phone Apple has ever made, and I will continue to use it, and I will give you my review from a tech destroyer. Now, I know I'm not going to agree with the majority of population. In fact, this is probably going to be a very unpopular review. But that's because I'm not a reviewer. I'm just tired of carrying a brick every single year. And at just 165 grams, the Air is perfect for me. No more of those sharp edges, no more of that bulkiness when you're taking a walk outside. And yes, of course, this could be a con for other people, but for me, these are pros. Another reason why I think the Air is the superior phone is the durability. And I'll get into the negative things, they're actually not that bad, but the durability on the Air is far better than the 17 Pro's aluminum. The ceramic glass on the front and the back, this time with the titanium frame, Apple executed this beautifully. The last reason why I think the iPhone Air is the best iPhone ever is because it still has that advanced A19 Pro chip. It still has a 120 Hz refresh rate, which is buttery smooth. Animations, everything is advanced and amazing. 6.5-inch display, so it's a little bit bigger than my 16 Pro, but not as big as the Max. I hate the Max, way too bulky, way too big. Guys, we're tired of the same 3-eyed frog camera lens. I'll get into that, but this phone, the culmination of all those 3 factors, guys, the minimalistic lifestyle, if you know what I'm talking about, guys, you will get an iPhone Air. It's a beautiful phone. I like it, guys. I've been using it for over a week now, and everything about it is amazing. The novelty factor, nothing has faded for me. It's still as exciting as it was on day one. So let's talk about it. The elephant in the room, the iPhone Air camera quality. Guys, I feel like the general population, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you're different, does not care about the camera quality as much as Apple claims it's supposed to be so valuable and important and crucial and #1 in our lives. It's a 48 megapixel Fusion main camera. Yes, you don't have that additional telephoto lens where you can zoom into detail or that ultra wide angle lens to get that bigger picture, but the quality is still very good. I took some videos, some pictures, raw, unedited. I want to show you guys. Again, if you're not a crazy editor, if you're not pulling your camera every single day doing macro shots, you don't need that extra fancy camera. Okay, let's be honest with this one. The stereo speaker doesn't exist on the iPhone. There's a single mono speaker on top. You have to max out the volume. I can hear incredibly well. For me, it's not an issue, but it's a factor to consider. Okay, the grand finale, the battery life. Guys, this depends. Yesterday was a heavy day for me. I woke up at 7 a.m. I used the phone extensively. At 7 p.m., my phone was at 3% battery life. I had to charge. Today, I woke up at 9 a.m. Right now, it's almost 1 p.m. I'm at 93%. That's really good. If you're getting over 6 hours of active screen time, you're gonna need to charge by the end of the day. And that's what happened to me yesterday. A 33-minute FaceTime call ended up using 13% of my battery life. That's a lot. That's a lot. 29% of my battery life was because of Safari. Look, you can get a battery pack. I'm not a fan of accessories or cases or whatever. Look, in this polarizing world, you need to be a little bit less on your phone. Build communities, not screen time. Look, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this little simple review. I've never done an iPhone review in my life, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
So you're playing split-screen Minecraft with your friends when suddenly enough greed to explode a billionaire's heart hits you. What if this could be all just for me? I want to control all the games, but not just 2 or 4. I want 8. I want 16. How many Minecrafts can I open and play at once? Well, I'm just the person to answer that. So here's how this is gonna work. We have one goal in mind, get to the end of the game. Except I'm not allowed to sleep, not allowed to hide, and every time I die in any instance, I have to double the amount of games open on my screen until either I kill the Ender Dragon or the computer kills me. And I'm going to be playing on hard, so you can imagine that this might spiral out of control immediately. So first of all, we're launching them all with Prism Launcher, because it makes it easier to duplicate everything. And how will I control the matrix of Minecrafts? Controlify. It's a controller mod for Java Edition, which also allows for unfocused input. And if you set them to the same controller, this happens. Also, we're using Sodium for a bit more optimization, along with this video being sponsored by Geekom. More on that later in the video. Let's get started. Welcome to the game. Let's generate a world. Hopefully it's a really good one so I don't die immediately. Oh. Yay, a birch forest. Just what I needed. All right, what do? We gotta get wood and build a house fast, because once there's like 50 of these on the screen, there's no way I'm getting anything done. Riveting Minecraft game. Oh, damn it. Why did I just get 22 pieces of wood without making a crafting table? There's something wrong with me. All right, it's time to go mining. I need coal for torches so that I can light this area up. Hopefully we can also find some iron for armor. What, I'm mining sand with a pickaxe? It's fine, just let it happen. It's only a wooden pickaxe anyway. There wasn't any coal down there. I'm gonna have to make charcoal. Oh no. The sun's already going down. What am I even doing? I need torches. I need to make a furnace. There, a furnace. All right, this is my house right here. This is my land. No zombies or skeletons shall step on my land, or they'll be pegged in the head with a wooden pickaxe. Yay, light. Uh-oh. Our first creature has spawned.
Oh my god, my brain. My brain is...
So after over 3 decades, AOL is finally retiring its dial-up service as of September 30th. And I'm sure a lot of you were probably surprised to hear that it's been around all this time. But yes, even though dial-up seems like a relic of the past, because it is, it's been kept alive by all those people who forgot to cancel their AOL subscription like 20 years ago. Well, at least that's what you would probably think, but according to a US Census Bureau survey conducted in 2024, over 127,000 American households still used dial-up internet because they had access to nothing else. Now, that number has slowly been declining over the years, but it represents approximately 0.1% of the American population. So for these people, AOL and its competitors like NetZero and MSN provide an essential service, though I wouldn't be surprised if we see a trend of some of these other providers canceling their dial-up service in the coming months or years. Now, you might be asking, if you didn't have any other way to access the internet, how could you get the AOL dialer application that is required for you to use your dial-up subscription? Well, just like back in the 90s, you get AOL to send a copy of it to you in the mail. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So I gotta be honest, I didn't think this was going to actually show up in the mail when I called and ordered it months ago, even before the cancellation announcement came through, when I was working on another video entirely, which I'll talk about in a minute here. And even though AOL clearly advertises this on their website as a way to get a copy of the software, I had to explain to the support person I was talking to like 3 times what I was trying to do, because admittedly, they probably don't get a whole lot of people asking for a dial-up software CD these days. But to their credit, they did send this out to me, which is a lot more than Microsoft can say. Yeah, I'm going to ramble off topic here for a minute, but I originally ordered this disc while I was working on a video about MSN dial-up because Microsoft still offers that, and they also have a page on their website where you can request a dial-up CD to get access to the software you need to connect to the internet. So it kind of seems like a catch-22 there. But that's not even the worst part, because the only way you can subscribe to a dial-up plan is by going through the Microsoft Store site. You can't call them. None of the people I've talked to over there, and I've talked to many different departments, believe me, seem to know what I'm talking about. You can't ask for a CD from them. I even had one person tell me they don't send out those discs anymore, despite the fact that the website says that they do. And that form on there seems to be completely broken. When you fill it out, it'll say, a disc will arrive in 7 to 10 business days, but it just never shows up. And I've done this like numerous times. I've lost track at this point, using different browsers, different operating systems, signed in and out of a Microsoft account. It just doesn't work. And the only software you can download from them can't do anything unless you're connected to the internet, so that's great. With AOL, it took me like 20 minutes on the phone, and they even overnighted this to me through FedEx, which was not expected, but certainly appreciated. So what we're going to do in this video is crack this open. We'll see what the disc looks like. I guess I'll archive it, because why not? And then we'll pop it into a modern-ish computer running Windows 10 to see if we can use it to connect to AOL dial-up for the last time before they kill this off. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we have inside. So it looks like it is just the CD. Urgent AOL software update required, and it looks like this is probably where they would have put the mailing label and just, they would throw this in the mail. So yeah, again, it was very nice of them to overnight this to me, but that is all we have in the FedEx envelope, so we'll set that aside. Nothing about dial-up on here. It just says, upgrade now using the enclosed CD-ROM. So I guess we will just peel this back here and get this open. And there we go. Don't risk losing access to AOL software. Please upgrade your AOL software now. Older versions of AOL Desktop will no longer be supported. So they're talking about AOL Desktop. Now, you guys may remember earlier this year, in fact, the first video I put out in 2025 was going over AOL Desktop Gold, which is another subscription plan that still exists. Now, that you don't need to have a dial-up plan to use, but it's basically the old client that you could use with an AOL dial-up subscription. And yeah, it's still around, and they charge you monthly for it. It's kind of crazy, and I wonder if that's actually going to be kept alive as well, with them, getting rid of their dial-up service here. But we'll just have to see what plays out there. But here is the disc. So again, nothing about dial-up. This kind of just seems like a generic AOL CD that I guess, maybe they would send out the AOL Gold software on this to people who requested it as well. And we have a copyright date here of 2017, Oath Incorporated, which was their parent company at the time. So yeah, we're going to set the disk aside here for a moment, and we also have some installation instructions here. And oh my gosh, I just noticed this. Compatibility with Windows XP, Windows Vista, and newer Windows operating systems. But they've got the Windows 10 logo there. Like XP in 2017, they were still like printing that on here. That's pretty freaking hilarious. But yeah, so that is what you would get in the mail if you called AOL and asked them for a dial-up CD. Now, let's go ahead and pop this thing in and see if we can use it to get online. Alright, so before we get started, there's a couple things that I just wanted to highlight here. So this is the page on AOL's website where you can download a copy of the dialer application. I have done this, and we'll get into why in a moment here. But they do say right up here that the AOL dial-up benefit will be discontinued across all AOL Advantage plans on September 30th. The interesting thing is they don't really advertise, at least from what I can see, they don't advertise it at all as a feature on any of their Advantage plans, which I'm assuming are these bundles that we saw on the AOL desktop video that I did earlier this year. This is the page where they have that advertised, and they talk about all of their other things, AOL Shield Pro, which is their, Chromium-based web browser that they've got. They've got some tech support stuff, some identity theft protection things, ad-free AOL mail. I also mentioned this in the AOL Gold video, but they seem to have kind of rebranded themselves as a digital services company rather than just being remembered as the people who offered dial-up back in the 90s and early 2000s. And they don't mention dial-up at all on any of these pages, and this is where you would go to subscribe to a plan. Now, of course, that makes sense. You wouldn't be seeing this page if you could only get on the internet internet through dial-up, and you would have to call them. And I'm assuming if you talk to somebody over there, at least prior to September 30th, they would help you get connected with a dial-up plan. But judging from, the fact that it was a little bit difficult for me to get this CD in the mail, maybe it wouldn't be as straightforward as one would think. So speaking of the CD, I went ahead and copied over the contents of it to this folder right here, and the first thing I noticed is that all this stuff was last modified in 2017. Except for this folder, that's just because I copied this over, to the desktop from the CD. But these files in here are also modified in 2017. We have a dialer MSI, and I'm assuming this is the Shield browser. MSI as well, and then we have an install.exe. Let's just go into properties here and see we do have a digital signature, and that has a timestamp of October 23rd, 2017. So yeah, I downloaded the AOL dialer application from the website before I disconnected this machine from the internet, as you can see down here, just that in case this is a really old version, which it seems like it is, that you can't use anymore to connect to AOL dial-up, and you need this new one, we will have that just in case. So let's run install.exe and see what this does for us. So welcome. Before we get started, how do you want to connect to the internet? We're going to say dial-up. Click next below to start using AOL's new dial-up enabled products, AOL Dialer and AOL Shield, which says optimized for older operating systems and dial-up internet connections. AOL Shield allows you to browse the internet quickly and easily. So yeah, maybe that's the same browser. Maybe they were calling it something else back in 2017. I don't know, but we'll hit install. And let's see what it gets us. Installation complete. There we go. So we'll hit finish. And it looks like we have the AOL Dialer and Shield shortcuts on the desktop. So let's see if this is the browser that I was talking about. So, okay, we get an import wizard. We'll import from Microsoft Internet Explorer. Is this Firefox based? Yeah, this is Firefox based. I thought it was Chromium based. I mean, maybe it is now, but okay, that's interesting. Let's see what version of Firefox that this is. Okay, well, it just says AOL Shield 1.0.0.35. I mean, I'm assuming it's based on a version of Firefox from 2017. We could probably dig around a little bit more and find that out. But we're going to skip over to the AOL Dialer because that is what you guys are here for. So we've got dial tone here, as you can, well, may or may not be able to hear, depending on how well that picked up on the microphone. And I've got the computer, I have a USB modem plugged into here, and we've got that all wired up to the phone line, so we are good to go. So it asks us for our username. So I do have an AOL account. The only thing is I don't have any paid subscriptions on it right now because I was curious to see what would happen if you just try to connect without one. Because, again, there didn't really seem to be a way to purchase one from the website. So maybe it will allow us to do that here. At the very least, it will hopefully get us online to some, welcome page that, we may be able to browse around on a little bit. So let me just put in my AOL account credentials, or just my email anyways, and then we're going to, launch AOL news page on sign on. That sounds good to me. And then it's got our USB modem selected here. Apparently, I guess you can use this without dial-up? That's interesting. Because you can choose, I already have an internet connection through cable/DSL or LAN connection. So I don't know, maybe we'll try that a little bit later on. But let's say this for now. We are going to say next. And then here's your dialing options. We don't have to do any of this. So we're just going to say next. And then I'll put in my area code. And that should give us a list of numbers here. So let's select, I don't know, we'll do this one and this one because it says select 2 to 3 so that if, one fails, you can try one of the other ones, or it should automatically do that for you. So we'll choose those 3. Now, I am going to pick up the handset here of this phone just to listen to what it's doing, and I'll try to put this up to the microphone so you guys can hear it as well. So we'll do that and we'll hit sign on. Okay, well, yeah, I could tell that didn't seem, or did not sound like it should. So it says the connection could not be completed. Make sure your modem is still connected to the phone line and the modem is connected to your PC. It did, it did, it did dial successfully. So let's just say try again. It also failed on the checking password screen, which there's no way to enter it because it doesn't prompt you for it. It says once you connect, it'll ask you for your password. It did connect, and I tried, as you saw, a few different phone numbers there, and it all just resulted in the same thing. It gave that error message. So I'm wondering if maybe we need to try this newer version of the AOL dialer. So why don't we, let me go into appwiz.cpl.